No, I am not currently speaking on the SEV7. I am speaking on the microphone the SEV7 is attempting to overtake or steal market share from, I believe. I am currently on the SM58, so you can hear what the industry standard sounds like. I have this connected to the Focusrite interface, gain at 100%, and I am maybe 3 to 4 inches off of the mic. Let me jump over to the SEV7 so you can hear how that sounds. And now I am on the SE Electronics SEV7. Same price point. I have my gain set at the exact same level, about the same distance away. And I am sure the first thing you noticed is the decrease in the low end. It doesn't sound as overpowered in the low end, and the top end sounds much more open. It sounds more natural, more airy, more clear. It is a more intelligible sound, although it is not going to be the ideal selection for everybody, I guess. Some folks might want that more radio broadcasty, really beefy low end, and not necessarily unclear, but just more vintagey sounding, darker sounding microphone. This gives you a more balanced sound. As far as my thoughts for spoken word, I absolutely love this thing. I think it sounds incredible, especially given the $100 price point. Something else to consider is I am not sure about the longevity and the durability of the SEV7. It feels perfectly fine, but it doesn't have the track record that the SM58 has, mainly because the SEV7 hasn't been around for over 50 years. It hasn't been on tours for 50 years where people beat the living daylights out of it and it still works, where people run over it with their vans or their buses and it still functions. Does it sound good once the 58 has been run over by a bus or a van? No, but it still functions. I don't know about the durability of the V7, so that is something you need to take into account as well. Did I say 57? I meant I don't know about the durability of the SEV7. As far as the tonal, though, the tonal characteristics of it, what's the tonal? I don't know what that means. I enjoy this quite a lot for spoken word because it does have that clearer sound to it. You can hear you can hear the articulation in my voice. It doesn't have that overpowered low end. It gives you a much more natural and balanced sound, which is something I personally prefer. That's not going to be what everybody prefers, so you need to make a decision on your own whether or not you want something that is darker, something that is tried and true, something that is an industry standard, or if you want something that is a little bit less well known, but it gives you a great sound, a sound that people may not be as familiar with. Those are decisions you get to make, and that's what's super exciting about it. But because I just have these sitting on my desk, we're going to do something else as well, because why the hell wouldn't we? All right, this was just sitting on my desk, and I had to try it. I had to throw it on so you can hear this as well. This is a ribbon microphone. This is the Beyerdynamic M160. I believe this is a $700 ribbon microphone. Absolute classic. I adore this thing because for a ribbon microphone, listen to that extension into the air frequencies. You don't hear that. Normally, ribbon microphones sound like this. I was exaggerating there. You get the point. Ribbon microphones are very dark and muffled sounding, but this does a great job at extending into the air frequencies. So I just wanted to include that because it was sitting here. And we have one more that I'm going to throw in there just because. And now I am on the Neumann KMS 105, an absolute stunner of a handheld microphone, but this is a condenser mic. I wanted you to be able to hear the difference between a $700 handheld condenser microphone versus a couple of other options out there to really give you a better picture of what you're getting with the SEV7. Obviously, you're not going to be looking at this one because $700 and you're looking at a $100 microphone, but I wanted to include it. It was sitting on my desk. I love this thing, and this is all for fun. This is all for fun. I enjoy playing with these microphones, so I'm going to play with them. You can't tell me what to do. You're not my dad, and my dad can't even tell me what to. He's not going to tell me what microphone to use. He's not going to tell me. don't think you can. And here we are back on the SE Electronics SEV7 just to wrap it around and wrap it around. Can I say that on YouTube? I don't think I can.